Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Average Employee Podcast. I'm your host, Al.
I'm Justin.
I'm Jared.
And it's time to clock in. Welcome back. We are actually in a new headquarters. Well, on screen you can't really tell, but the only thing like we've added was we have a smaller table. I've been wanting to use this table, but
How long?
This is
how
very
long ago
small
we buy it?
table.
I bought this table maybe like last year.
It's a lot more intimate now.
Yeah, it's a lot more
love it.
intimate. We don't have to use such a wide ass shot. But we are in the new location of Justin's house. So congratulations to Justin and Kiani and Leo.
And the house is
Yeah.
dope.
Woo!
The house is super dope.
Yeah, you got a tour. What was your
get a tour.
impressions of
Wait.
it? You didn't get a tour?
I did get a tour.
Wait, time out. Everybody, we would like to introduce our special guest today, Indy.
Yes, sir.
Introduce her.
That was
I
gonna
forgot
be.
to introduce
You're
her.
asking
That-
her. You're
that
asking
would've-
her questions.
That would have been
Sounds
nice.
And nobody knows.
I
her.
know, but like if you
Sounds
looked at the notes, it goes to that. Then we say like you may have noticed.
No.
This is why I
Oh my
love you.
God.
Just standing up for me in every chance you can get.
I was the one who invited her to this episode.
All right, keep going now.
No, I love it.
I didn't look at the notes.
You know what? I don't even fucking. I'm leaving.
Bye.
Okay, so
Goodbye, sir.
as you guys may know, this is not Jace. This is my good old friend
Where
Indy.
is Jace?
He has a work thing.
Work thing.
Damn.
Work.
Yep, always be
Can't
working.
Can't complain about that.
Yeah, always be
Gotta
dancing.
work.
Get that money.
Yeah, so this is Indy. We're gonna do a
Shaking that
introduction and a little bit of an interview with her in a little bit.
Yes,
but
sir.
you said you didn't get a tour. You did get.
I
a
did
tour.
get a tour.
You did get a tour.
I
What
did
was
get a
what was your impression of the new house?
I like it. Reminds me a lot of the old house for some reason. I don't know why. Like
Which-
I don't know if it's the layout.
Which old house? Borgia?
Yeah. I don't know why, but
The hallway.
It's the hallway.
is it the hallway? It might be the hallway, but I
For me, at least.
I love it. I think being a homeowner, you can kind of like appreciate other people's homes now. Like you go into other people's homes before and you're like, oh, whatever. But now like you pay attention to very small details, like the walls and other things. So it's very nice. It is a very, very nice house.
Yeah, I think the difference between this one and Borgia is that you had that wall in the middle separating
the kitchen.
yeah, the kitchen, the living room and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you were to knock that out, then
It would be
it
kind
would
of the
be
same.
open and kind of look exactly the
Yeah,
same.
open concept
Ish.
is like the move now.
Yeah.
Our house, my parents' house, that was the first thing that they did was get rid of that wall.
I fucking hate this wall.
Yeah, before it was literally they bought the house, destroyed it, and then got it fixed up.
This house is definitely nicer than how do you say it? Borgia?
Borgia.
But I mean Borgia was nice too, but this one just seems more like fixed up. It's really nice.
I like that it's already kind of low key soundproof with all the carpets.
Yeah.
And then they have these blinds. I don't know if anybody that's listening has these types of blinds, but they open from the middle.
Well, they go
Ooh.
both ways.
Yeah.
So they go
Oh yeah, they open from the middle.
yeah. So you can either pull the top down.
Why is this ice cream truck so loud?
And why is it coming at noon?
Because they know we're taking shots.
Yeah.
You want some ice cream with those shots?
Have some ice cream.
The other
before
day there
breakfast.
was this soft serve ice cream truck that goes
Mr.
around.
Softy?
Yeah, Mr. Softy.
Oh, I've heard about
And
Mr.
I heard
Softy.
him, and then I yelled at Crystal. I was like, "Wave him down for me!" And then like I come out, I was like, "Where is he?" He went down the street. I'm like, "You didn't wave him down."
So Mr. Softy would go to the there's a park school across from my parents' house, and they were posted up there. So they were on like the street though. So we saw them, and then we were literally walking to them. We were probably 30 yards away. Motherfucker took off.
Just
Is
dip.
this one just posted outside?
Just
We
dip.
were like, hey, and they just drove away. So we've had a little
Don't they have hot
hatred
dogs and
against Mr.
shit?
Softy since
I
then.
don't blame him.
At Mr. Softy, like, don't they have hot dogs and snacks and shit too?
I'm not sure.
God damn.
Aren't they like the
We're
rolling
boycotting
Costco?
them.
So when
They're
you,
a rolling Costco. They got toilet paper.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought they're like the rolling Costco. Don't they have like a pamphlet?
so when you catch up with the ice cream truck, what are you getting?
Oh,
What are
like
you
what's
ordering?
my ice cream treat?
Ooh.
Go to is the strawberry cheesecake one.
That's a move right
That's a
there.
real one, yeah.
That's a move.
But sometimes I do like beginning the Ninja Turtle ones just so I can see how fucked up the face is.
Yeah, SpongeBob. Yep.
You know they don't do it with the gumballs anymore.
What's in there? Like
It's
raisins?
just no raisins.
The fuck do you
No,
put
it's
aside?
it's just colored.
Oh, they're getting cheap.
I guess
They're getting cheap.
they're just looking at the environment. Everyone's just spitting them out.
No, I fucking love. That's a favorite part. Or the black ball.
So everybody's getting
Pause.
Hey, whatever.
Black and blue balls.
Pause.
You're getting strawberry
Pause.
cheesecake too, Justin?
Yeah, that's a move. That's always a safe move.
I
think
get the
always
Lucas
went for
one.
the
Ooh.
superhero
Yeah,
designed ones.
Yeah, those ones are good.
that's
I
very
never
fitting
got
for you.
like the push pops.
No,
They
that
just
shit,
look messy.
that shit
They
tastes
are.
like peasant ice cream, doesn't it?
Which one?
Ouch.
Which ice
The
cream?
push pops.
Push pops.
Like, why are there so much air in that ice cream? I know
I
someone
feel you.
knows what I'm talking
I
about.
feel you. I feel you.
It's
It's
not
just like
like
chunk missing
yeah,
because it's
dude,
air.
it's not like regular ice cream. That shit's cheap. That shit's cheap.
Or like when you get the cookies and cream one, and they
Oh,
give you
the
the
snow-
wooden
Yes.
the thick popsicle stick that's supposed to be a spoon,
They
but it
give you
always
like
breaks.
the tongue check mechanism when you go to the doctor and they
Oh,
check
yeah.
your tongue. They give you that shit. It's fucking
Maybe that's why
dumb.
I don't like the doctors.
Oh yeah, I hate the
That's funny.
doctors.
But speak on the house, like what made you want to move?
It was time.
Did you have a choice?
Were they
Yeah,
like,
we had a
were they
choice.
like,
We
get
didn't
the
have
fuck
to
out?
move. We didn't have to move. It was time. All three of us, me, Keone, and Leo, all have good jobs, getting decent
Must be
pay.
nice.
Yeah, getting decent pay. House came up, pretty good price. Kind of just ran with it. And funny story for this house, actually, for Zillow, we had to filter by like medium dogs or something because that's what Brixton is. So this house actually only said cats allowed. So Keone,
It's just a fat cat.
yeah, just cats. That was it. No dogs. So Keone shot her shot. She was like, "Oh, would the owner be willing to take dogs?" He was like, "Oh, let me check." So he's like, "Oh yeah, he will." So she just shot her shot. Then she and Leo went to go look at this place, and I didn't go. They were like, "Oh wow, it's hella nice." And then they were like, "Oh." They were telling me about it. They were like, "Oh, we don't want to tell you anything about it because it was really nice, and we don't want to get your hopes up or anything." So there was a few other people. The guy said that went to go see it, and he was like, "Oh, you guys were by far my favorite ones." So
So it's good.
it all
That's
worked
dope.
out. Like
Sounds
we
good.
don't even know how it popped up because we were filtering by dogs only, and it showed up with cats. So
Isn't it such a
like-
nice feeling when you walk in and you're like, yo,
This is it.
this is it.
it's
Fucking lit.
It's starting to feel like home more now, which is like driving here from work,
Yeah.
sleeping here.
Mhm.
I mean, you've stayed at Airbnbs for a while, so just getting your own stuff and
You
everything
guys,
like
I mean,
that.
it is really done for being a weekend. It is like I thought you guys were here for like a couple months. Like if you would have told me you guys were here for a couple months, I'd been like, oh yeah, okay.
We
But
had
it
some
is,
professional movers.
it is,
Yeah.
it is really like lived in right now. Like
Yeah.
the couch, everything looks like a normal home. Like
Yeah.
it does not look like you guys moved in a week ago.
Yeah, it really helped that everything was built. But shout out to Jared and Al for helping us move. Shout out to Jared the most. This motherfucker helped me
No
move all the
shame.
couches,
I was here
all
in
the
the
heavy
morning.
stuff.
Got here early.
We literally took.
I came for all the small shit.
Yeah, I was like, I have errands to do. I'll be there in a bit.
Jared's a real ass friend. Like if you ever need something done,
He was
call
ready
Jared.
before me.
Yeah, call Jared.
I'm also very available right now.
and
too,
he's
though,
very
so-
strong. You can do
I'm very
anything.
available.
Dude, we took our first load was the couches,
Whoa.
the recliner,
Hey, whoa.
hella heavy stuff.
Was it heavy?
So,
Would you say that's a heavy load?
yeah,
Man,
Big,
everything is
heavy
heavy to
load.
me.
Heavy
yeah.
load.
Had to use both hands.
had to use both hands and the what?
And yeah.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Now during the move,
I didn't say it. You guys said it.
now during the move, people are always worried about like plates may break. Like
Why is
furniture
the
might
ice cream
break.
man still outside? I'm sorry.
Should we go out there? I can get us
What?
cash. I know where some is in the box
Why
right
is the
now.
ice cream man still outside right
Open the
now?
box. I know where it is.
Sorry, I was distracted. Man. Sorry.
Like he's straight posted out
He's
there.
straight hanging out there.
Should we go out there? Funny part about this story is that it was Mr. Softy
It
outside.
was Mr. Softy. First
So-
timer.
So I retract all my statements about talking shit about them because they actually did stay this time. So shout out to Mr. Softy.
That was cool.
He was there for a while.
Yeah,
He was there for a half an hour waiting for us.
I'm sorry if you heard like the ice cream truck song for like the first part of this pod, but now we got ice cream. But what?
I got a milkshake.
Sick.
Well,
Ice cream.
yeah, just a little ice cream in there. So, like I was saying before we had our little ice cream adventure, usually during like when people move, people are always worried about like shit breaking, shit getting lost. Did you experience any of that during this move?
Well, you know I did, Al. Sorry.
Feelings still hurt.
You want to talk
Little
about it?
story. So, we had a TV. R.I.P.
And I want you to know I was very, very careful driving with this TV.
So we have my TV. Had my TV at the other place. Put it in Jared's truck. Get it over here. We didn't have the TV mount up at the time, so I was like, all right, let's put it in the spare room. Just lay it flat, and then I put a blanket over it so the screen's okay and everything like that. So we go do another trip. Then Keone brings Brixton over, and apparently she was showing the house to somebody, and she opened up the spare room, and Brixton bolts in and jumps onto the blanket,
Which was covering the TV.
which was covering the TV. So
Wow.
And as we were finding this out, me, Al, and Kenny are in the back of the U-Haul. Like, what happened? And I'm just thinking in my head, like, there's no way that I broke the TV. Like, it can't be me.
Yeah,
Because
we were so careful
We were
with
so
it.
careful putting that shit down. There's no way.
Oh, you guys didn't know it was Brixton at first?
No, we were driving back
Oh.
when we found out.
So much anxiety was setting in,
Fuck, we broke his TV.
and I was just like, okay, if we go to Best Buy or Costco, they usually have a sale on a TV.
We broke his TV.
But I'll post a picture like right here, what the TV looks like.
Meanwhile, Brixton
It
just
was rough.
yeah.
You can see like where his paw was.
Oh.
that was really the only casualty that actually happened. So expensive one, but
How much was your new TV?
well, it wasn't too bad. It was actually on sale. It was like $250 off, so it was actually a really good price. Like
Nice.
for something.
How many inches is it?
I don't want
Pause.
to give it out. Yeah,
Uh.
I don't want to give it out for everybody, but you know, it was about
It's about
$250 off. So average size for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It's about 9 inches. I mean, wait. Oh, the TV?
Whoa, misread that.
it's a nice TV. It looks really real.
Sick.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love it when the TV looks
Love
real.
that.
You know, it has all the correct things. It came with a remote. So
That's nice.
I would
remote.
hope.
Do you usually
Remote,
buy your TVs from like a time
a
machine
power
or like
cord. You know, it all came.
yeah.
No
came with
antenna.
everything we need. No antenna. I don't need those anymore.
I'm gonna finish this shot that you guys gave me. So
So you didn't.
stop.
Okay.
I'm tiny. Okay. And also too for the viewers, it is barely 12 noon. It literally just turned noon right now. So
All I'm hearing are excuses.
as you guys whip down your ice creams. Right now.
All right, are you complaining?
Chase it down with a milkshake.
Right.
Love that.
Okay, so as Indy, as you know, we're the Average Employee Podcast, and we talk a lot about work. So the first topic I wanted to go into before we kind of dive into like who you are and what you do.
Yeah.
Where you live.
Where
What's
you
your social
live?
security number?
Who I'm dating.
Who you're dating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get into that later.
Uh oh.
Do you prefer a job that has a public bathroom for everyone to use, employees?
I can
and-
answer this already. You don't even have to.
Here we go.
No.
Tell me
no.
why.
I want my
And-
own shit.
Yeah, no, fuck no. So dressing the way that I do going into a woman's bathroom is always like a risky gamble because you never know if you're going to run into a Karen where they think that they have like the whole like all almighty to tell you that you shouldn't be in that bathroom and then you feel like you got to like be violent towards somebody. So yeah, no, I hate you. Like we
Shared
worked.
bathrooms.
Yeah, we worked together. It sucks. It is the worst thing, I think, in my opinion.
I also feel like customers are mad dirty.
They are.
Customers are dirty and then they have their
Animals.
kids
They're
and
animals
yeah,
out
their
there.
kids are sick or like you'll find like just shit in the toilet or something, like things that would never happen usually. Because we went from like a private bathroom to like a public bathroom type thing where we worked. So yeah, you could tell like immediately the difference, because when you're an employee, you try to take care of it,
Not shit on the ground.
not shit on the ground, not have shit on the seat.
I just want to know who is shitting on the ground, and like how do you get to that decision where you're like, there's a toilet here that I can sit on.
You were so close.
Or on the seat. I don't
Early departure.
Yeah, I don't understand that. And that would happen a lot.
It's just so much that they like it explodes. Like, ah.
Yeah, it would
The backdraft.
it would happen often where you would have to call like maintenance and be like, there's shit everywhere. Can you come clean it up? You know what I mean?
Hey, at least you didn't have to clean it up.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I should thank the Lord.
Oh yeah, no. That was
I mean, we didn't have to clean up the most horrendous stuff, but I was in there cleaning shit or
I'm sure they asked a couple
wiping
times like,
things down.
yeah, can you just
Nasty.
Can you just clean up the
tough.
shit in
Yeah,
there?
can you just.
Hell no.
How much would they have to pay you to have to clean the bathroom?
Oh, you can't pay me to clean shit. You can't pay me to clean shit. I can't like vomit like when Goldie, my dog when Goldie like has diarrhea or something. I cannot do it.
So now my floor is
Goldie's
just
on her own.
stained.
Yeah, no, I have to get like my mom or my grandma to do it because I can't stomach it. It's gross.
Yeah, so I was in my work bathroom one time, and I go in, and there's a pretty big log in there. I'm like, all right, whatever,
Sick.
doesn't matter. So then I start peeing,
Doesn't matter.
and then I'm sitting there thinking, or standing there thinking, and I'm like,
It's okay if you sit down to pee. It's all right.
sometimes. So I'm thinking, I'm like, there's no toilet seat cover inside of the toilet, and there's no toilet paper inside of the toilet. Who the fuck was this?
Just dropped and left.
Just
Pinch the loaf and
a log, and then that was it. It was a pretty good sized log too. Had to have wiped. Needed wipage. There's
Yeah.
no way you're a dog and just can pinch it off.
so cleanly. Sorry if this is very vulgar, but
Either
whatever.
he took his chances, or
Took his chances.
I don't know.
Gross.
Took his chances.
Would that have been an employee? Or is it a public bathroom?
It's a front one. There's not really many bathrooms, so anybody could have used it. Could have been anybody.
Yeah, people and their shitting habits are it's very interesting.
Yeah.
How that
Go on.
Well, like I genuinely like, it's weird. How everyone, I mean, some people use a bidet.
That's
like I'm
weird.
trying to get a bidet
Oh,
right
like
now.
that? Okay.
Yeah, like everyone's kind of like poop preference.
Yeah, America is weird for using toilet paper because, like, when I went to the Philippines, I was like, "There's no toilet paper." They're like, "What?
Yeah.
Just use the tabo." Tabo is like a bucket. I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, just use the tabo. Tabo means bucket. And like in the Philippines, they don't generally have toilet paper. Just a bucket of water and you wash your ass.
Yep. It's usually under the sink.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's interesting.
Do you guys prefer was it bidet?
Bidet. I'm trying to get one for my bathroom right now. We're redoing our bathroom, so I'm trying to get that. But you can get like they have ones at Walmart or
Yeah, Amazon.
bed-
that you
yeah.
just clamp on.
yeah.
It's nice.
But yeah, it's
Clean your butt.
crazy. Yeah, like when I went to Europe and they were like, "You guys are disgusting. Like you guys just leave shit in your butt." Like it's such a crazy concept to them that we just like
Wipe and go.
yeah, because they're like, "Dude, put mud on your skin and then wipe it with like a towel." It's the same thing. Like you guys are gross, and I was like, "Oh, that is kind of gross." So yeah, now I'm in the bidet business. So
Yeah, well, at least we know
What if you
Europeans
use,
aren't
like-
eating American ass.
But what if
Yeah.
you use like those like wipes, like those wet
I use the
wipes?
wipes. Yeah,
Do you
wipes.
flush the wipe?
I do, and I've been getting shit from my family.
Because yeah, you're
You're
not supposed to.
flush those.
Yeah, they tell me that, but I just think it's kind of gross to throw it in the trash.
Feel you.
I get it.
So
That's how you get what's called a fat bird.
maybe I can get like a diaper genie and just throw it in the bathroom and put it in there. But I'm working on it. I do flush, and I might really pay for that soon when my sewer leaks everywhere. Hopefully, knock on wood. But yeah, very interesting.
Not.
That ice cream cone was really good.
Wonderful. Was that your breakfast?
Yeah.
Nice. Sick.
So to kick this interview off, the first obvious question is, who are you?
Who am I? Where do I begin?
You don't have to say your government name.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Indy.
Put it under in caption.
Oh, please don't. I'm Indy. I've known these guys for 10, 15 years. I used to work with Al and worked with his girlfriend for a little bit, and Jared I worked with for a little bit. So, yeah, we all met. We met, like,
When we first started working, like in general.
holy crap. Well, before that, Anchor Blue days, if you guys remember Anchor Blue. We met at Anchor Blue.
Yeah. It's when you worked at Vans.
I worked at Vans. He worked at Anchor Blue.
You had long hair, too.
I had long hair. And I don't know how we met. Like, I think we just walked up to each other and just started, like, chopping it up.
Yeah.
And just talking.
Because everybody that worked at Vans kicked it with people that worked at Anchor Blue.
Yeah.
What's Anchor Blue?
Anchor Blue is like a...
You could tell more
The
than I
best
could.
jeans.
Yeah, they had jeans. It's
Yeah,
like a
they're
jeans
made by
spot.
Levi's. It's a subsidiary company from Levi's. Yeah, they sold like graphic tees, kind of like for your teenager type.
It's almost
in
like
the
a
mall.
Tilly's type deal.
Yeah.
Like similar to Tilly's.
Yeah, originally it was called Miller's Outpost.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Al
That
loves
is-
talking about Anchor Blue because he used to work there.
Anchor Blue was cool. Like
It's
it was
tight.
it was a cool little spot. I remember they had
That's
like
when baggy jeans were in?
yeah, they had like the jeans up on the wall. Like it was a cool little like it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a cool little spot. But yeah, that's how we met. And then we worked out
Redacted.
for a little bit. But for a little bit, I mean years.
Yeah, I'll probably redact that.
Oh, we worked at that place for a little bit.
It's okay.
But yeah, we've just kind of been friends ever since.
Yeah.
Now we're old, growing up.
We're not that old.
We're a little bit old.
I think 30s is like the new 20s.
I like
That's
to,
true.
like the thing about that picture. You ever see it? It's a meme of the Rugrats adults, the parents, and they're all standing in the pool, and they're like, when you watch it, it's like, oh, these old guys. Now we're those old guys just standing
Yeah,
in the pool.
dude. Yes, it is.
I'll try to
it
find
is-
that picture. Maybe we can put it up.
Yeah, just snap it in there. It's crazy. We're all getting old.
So do you still work retail or what do you do now?
No, I left
Redacted.
a little over. Sorry, I need to stop saying that.
all good.
I left that one spot.
I left that one store that we worked at.
I left that one store that we worked at about a year and a half ago, and now I work at a startup in the city.
Sick. I've been seeing these Instagram and TikTok posts.
What'd you say?
I've been seeing your posts.
Oh, yeah.
Their stories.
I I worked.
Was I not supposed to say
Yes.
that?
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry. I work where the Cash App founder was killed recently. So I just keep thinking of like referencing that. Like I work where he died, but I work on the Embarcadero.
Nice.
I work on the Embarcadero in downtown.
Are you able to talk about what you do or?
Yeah, I work at a startup. I won't say the name because I'm out of control. So I work there. I've been working there for about a year and a half. I am an IT support person. Cool. So I'm hopefully going to be an engineer soon. And yeah, I just oversee all of IT. So everything that the company uses to do their job, like Microsoft, Salesforce, all these different kind of companies, I oversee all of those systems and make sure that they work for everybody.
Oh, sick.
Are you the one who tells the people to have you turned off the device and then turn it back on?
Every now and then I do have to say that because I'm getting more into cybersecurity, so I'm taking some tests for that. But
You're taking you said you're about to be an engineer soon. Are you taking like some classes for it?
I'm about to be an engineer soon, meaning I've done all the work thus far to get that title, but now I'm kind of more interested in cybersecurity.
Yeah.
So I want to get at least the that engineer title officially, because I'm already doing the work, but I want to get that title officially and then just kind of mosey my way on to cybersecurity.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of like some of the stuff that we used to do at that other spot that we worked at.
Nice.
Yeah, but a little bit more in depth. But I love what I do. I think it's really, really interesting.
There's a lot of other things. You're about to say something? There's a lot of other things I see that you really enjoy doing. So one thing that I've noticed about Indy is that she's always been into like true crime and all this like murder mystery shit.
I have.
Her and Crystal are into this. So
Yeah.
if I end up missing, it's either Crystal or Indy
Yep.
that murder me. So tell me about this journey that you've taken to just now be, I would say, like an internet sensation. I would say.
I don't know. And people, these my TikTok friends are going to be watching this, but
Hey, TikTok friends, hello.
Hey guys, love you guys. I recently, so kind of tell a story. I had surgery on my stomach, and I couldn't walk or couldn't really do I couldn't do it. It was horrible. I couldn't like pee on my own. I couldn't take a shower on my own. So I was like stuck in bed. So, was, cruising the internet and saw that a murder happened in Idaho. And that's the Koberger case where 4 kids were stabbed in their beds. And I just started reading on it. Like I started looking into it. I started reading about it, and I started like reading information, and like weeks later or like a week later it would come out on the news. Mm-hmm. So I was like, dude, this is so crazy. Like, how am I finding like all this information like on Reddit and Facebook and looking into stuff? And I'm finding all this stuff that's coming out like way later than like when the news is putting it out. So then I was like, well, no, let me do a recap. Like I was on TikTok at the time because I had a lot of time. I was, out of work. And I saw people kind of covering it on TikTok themselves. And when you see someone do something and you're like, dude, I want to do that. Like kind of like your podcast stuff. Like, I want to be able to do that. Like, I think I can do that too. So I started doing that. Started making my own videos, and they kind of blew up. They blew up into their own thing. And yeah, I've had a lot of cool opportunities. There's some real cool stuff coming up. I can't really talk about it. I told you about it a few days ago. But yeah, I've been on Dateline, and have talked to really Dateline. But yeah, I talked to like really cool people. I've made some really good friends.
We'll post the clip.
Yeah, post the clip.
Here. It's like how long?
Hey guys,
it's like 10 seconds.
Hope everyone's doing well.
I say like 5 lines.
The Eugene story was everywhere.
So this is pretty wild. A white Hyundai Elantra was found abandoned.
This car was found in Eugene, Oregon.
But it's really cool to be able to do that stuff, and only been doing it for like a couple months. I really enjoyed true crime and like reporting on it, I guess.
Would you ever want to have your own like TV spot to do that?
Yeah. I would. And I would say some things are coming up in the works.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Sick. I don't want to blow it for everybody.
Don't want to blow it for everybody. And also, too, I'm a very like spiritual, jinxy kind of person. So like, I don't want to speak on things before.
Yeah, stop talking about it. We're not talking about it.
Before they happen. But like, I'll tell like my close friends, like I told you, and like basically was telling you to kind of post it, tell them. But
oh.
Did you not tell them?
I did not tell them.
Well, that's
we
what
know
I meant.
nothing.
Sorry. Well, we could talk.
I was like, oh, okay.
I thought that you would like tell them. But yeah, TV and stuff. There's some
It's
stuff.
not like they'd read the notes anyway.
Great. I didn't read the notes anyway. But yeah, TV. There's some cool opportunities coming up, and I'm very excited.
Well, yeah. Good
That's
luck.
exciting.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's happening. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Really
you.
big.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I really didn't have anything else. That was about it. Oh, actually, did you think you would blow up this much on social media?
I really didn't like.
Or like, when was the moment you're like, wow, like I'm getting up there?
I had hoped like there were like before this whole true crime stuff, like I would make my little videos and it would be like me dancing or me doing really dumb 10-second skits or something like that. So I realized putting those out when they would get 2 likes, how hard it is to really go viral, and like it's not just like you post something and you blow up. So like I was kind of disheartened for a little bit because you post stuff and you're like, oh, this is going nowhere. But it was fun. Like TikTok was fun. Like you still do the TikTok trends and stuff like that. But I posted a couple videos about the case, and I just remember I would like open up like my stuff and I would just see like 1,000 followers or a couple thousand followers, and be like,
Jesus,
what the hell is going on? Like
just casually opening. Oh, 1,000
Yeah.
followers.
Holy shit.
and there would be like tons
Gotta
of
go take a shit.
yeah, like tons of comments. So I was like, well, that's interesting. So then I just kind of would like if like a lot of the topics are the same case that I've been covering, but I would just do more videos on that and watch that blow up. And yeah, I had a feeling the Dateline thing.
Yeah.
I would say being on Dateline, like my mom and my grandma and like people from my work, they're like, dude, you're on Dateline.
You're like, you watch Dateline?
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? So like, even though it's a really short scene, it's cool to be recognized for that stuff, because those producers could have picked like so many different people. I mean, it's all over TikTok, true crime stuff. So they could have picked so many millions of different people. So it's cool to be recognized. It's really cool.
So for the Dateline thing, do they have to contact you in order for them to put it on, or they can just put it on?
They just put it on. They just put it
How
on.
did you find out that you
Threw
were
that
going to
bitch
be
on
on
there.
it prior to it coming out?
So I had found out that day. Everybody who follows me on TikTok, like I have a lot of friends on TikTok. So a lot of them are on East Coast time. So they see shit earlier than I do.
Gotcha.
So my phone blew. I was like literally at home, had just ate dinner. I was at home smoking, just hanging out, like shitting around, and my phone starts blowing up.
Literally.
No, not
On the
not
toilet.
literally. No, I was literally like laying on the couch hanging out with my mom, and my phone just like bing, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, girl, you're on Dateline. You made it to Dateline. Congrats, you're on Dateline too. And I'm like, my heart sank instantly. I'm like, what?
No fucking way.
Right? Because I'm like, dude, what did they say? Because internet sleuths have so many different titles. Like some are like heroes, some are like armchair detectives. We're like, we don't know fucking anything, and we think we can solve cases better than law enforcement. There's so many different avenues of
Honestly,
like
it's true.
it's true. Like it's true. You never really. It depends on which kind of creator you get. But my heart sank. I'm like, oh my god, what did they say? Are they talking shit? So I watched it, and the first half is kind of that narrative of people going with like false narratives and accusing people that had nothing to do with it. So I was like, oh my god, dude,
That's
this is
me.
this is horrible. This is code red.
going.
And I had texted all of these guys, and I'm like, yo, I'm on Dateline tonight. Watch it. So my heart is racing because I watched the first thing I saw was with you guys. So I'm like, this could be a total nightmare. Like watch them talk. It's like I'm talking shit about somebody, but it wasn't. It was like a 10-second clip, but it was cool. It was really cool for that.
It wasn't a big part of it also about like where the cases like changed
Yeah.
and where they started noticing what was going on.
Yeah.
That's where you were.
Right.
And that was like a really big turning point because I think it was about halfway through.
Yeah, it was about an hour
It was,
in.
yeah, it was 2 hours, and I think it was about an hour in, and everything started like turning in the case.
I didn't watch it because I didn't know where to watch it.
Wonderful.
Sick.
So yeah, even though it's like a clip, it's just really cool. you know?
Yeah, just to see your stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of like where you normally post it and stuff. That's sick.
For sure, yeah. And it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy to be like, what the hell? Like, I'm on TV. Because my family watches Dateline. So all of them are like, what are you doing?
They're like watching like
Yeah, because I don't really tell anybody. I don't really tell about anybody about my TikTok
this
stuff. Yeah, so they're like, why are you on Dateline? So
that's my living room.
it's just, yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
That's really nice. Yeah, I have nothing else to add. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Anything you want to ask, Indy?
We could have some crazy stories.
Yeah, you want to start with a story?
Yeah, I'll tell the story of when we went to Jared's apartment and we went and
Be more specific.
we went and did donuts, and you were pissed on the corner yelling.
Oh yeah.
What?
So we
When
go.
was this?
So this was for Christmas, right?
I think so. It was a
This
Christmas
is
party.
This was for Christmas a couple years ago, and we met up at your apartment, and I don't know what we were doing, but anybody that knows Jovan knows that
He's a wild card.
he is just a wild card. Exactly. Like, you never really know what you're going to get with Jovan. Like, sometimes you might get like a wild animal who just wants to party and rage all night, or you might get somebody who's just like the sweetest thing and wants to just chill and like do nothing.
Yeah.
This night he was on demon time. So we meet up at Jared's house, and me and him are just both like taking shots back to back. We're like, you take one. Okay, you take one. You take one. You take one. So we're fucked up at this point. We're drinking, amongst other things, having a great time. And Jovan dead. Like, we're having a conversation about Christmas. I remember we were talking about socks. Remember, he had brought the Adidas socks, and we're talking about the socks in front of the Christmas tree. And in the middle of the sentence, Jovan deadass looks at me and goes, "You want to go do donuts?" Right? And anybody that knows me knows I'm instantly like, yes, that is the perfect thing to do right now. So he's like, and I'm like, well, we're going to have to sneak out because they're not going to want us to leave because we're drunk. And he's like, you're right. So I'm like, go get your keys. And we we concoct this whole plan to escape with nobody watching.
When you could
nobody-
have just left.
With nobody looking, yeah. And we go do donuts. So we sneak out. I remember going down like your elevator, and we're laughing our ass. We thought it was the funniest thing. We're like, oh, we left. Oh, they have no idea where we are. So we get in his car, and this is such a bad story, but we're so drunk, and so we're like, where do we do the donuts? And we're like, obviously we do them right outside Jared's apartment. Like
Obviously, that's the only place to do 'em.
Yeah, we don't go anywhere else. Obviously, we're gonna do them right here. And there's like a cop. Isn't there like a police station like right
Yeah,
there?
it's like 3 blocks away.
Yeah. So we're like, duh, we're gonna do it right here. It's the smartest thing to do. So we go in the corner. I take off my seatbelt. I'm like halfway out the window, and he just is. "Arr!" So we're doing donuts for probably like.
I don't condone like getting in a car while you're drunk. Okay.
This was the old us. Okay, we are adults now. But I'll tell the story. So he's just. "Arr!" I'm out the window. I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking it's the greatest time ever. All of a sudden, like literally mid donut spin, I see Al on the corner next to the stop sign with like hands on his hips, and he's just pissed. He is so
Old dad moment.
He is so mad at us, and I'm just still out the window. Jovan is right, and Alex is just pissed sitting there staring at us. So I start cracking up because I think obviously it's the funniest thing. I think it's hilarious. So I'm like, Al's on the corner. And Jovan's like, what? And I'm like, Al's pissed. And all of a sudden I just see Al yelling, you guys get inside. You guys stop doing donuts. And then Jovan starts cracking up. So me, Jovan, doing donuts. I'm hanging out the car. We're cracking up right now. We are laughing our asses off. And Alex is in the corner screaming for us to get back inside.
Not as if it.
Did he ground you guys?
I don't remember, but you were so mad.
It just wasn't smart.
He was so mad. Like even when we got back into the parking lot and we got in the car, like it's a 30-second drive. Like we drove out of the parking lot, did donuts for 10 minutes, and then drove 30 seconds back in.
Donuts for 10 minutes.
Drunk, and then parked right back in. So Alex like, get inside, get your ass inside. You were so pissed. I don't think you guys knew that we left. Yeah, I think we walked back in and you guys were like, hey, where are you guys at?
And I'm just like,
Oh yeah, Al was pissed.
these fucking kids.
And Chris was like,
I just want y'all to be safe. If y'all were sober and doing it, I'm like, all right, whatever.
Chris was like, hey, where have you guys been?
You know what?
That was a
You
good
guys,
story.
you got it done.
Yeah.
You got out there, did those donuts.
We did the donuts.
I don't even know how to do a donut. You just hit the gas and turn?
I let Jovan do it every time. That's why I love hanging out with Jovan because like,
He just has these skills.
yeah, he just will do like I'm like, let's do this, and he's like, all right, let's do it. And I'm like,
He's just a wheel man.
yeah, he just knows how to do everything. It's great. He was my handyman. That's how I met Jovan.
Oh, yeah. When you lived at...
I lived at Avalon,
Yeah.
Avalon Union City, and
Yeah, you guys were like on the same floor, right?
We were neighbors.
he lived
We
across.
were across separate buildings.
And he was my handyman, and we would just get so fucked. All three of us would just get wasted together and hang out.
We still do that. Just
We still, but
Jovan's
not
busy
not
with
like
the
we
kid.
used to. Like we would spend hours at the bowling alley.
Well, the bowling alley's closed.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
That was another casualty.
yeah.
Well, not from the move, but
Not from the movie.
just in general.
Time.
Different time. Father
Cloverleaf.
time.
Yeah, Cloverleaf Bowling was this bowling alley that it was like
that you bowled at.
that you bowled at. But so many other things you would do there too. You would find drugs there. You would find perhaps a crime in progress. You would find,
Indy's there with her camera.
dude, like you
They
would
had a-
never.
That's
They
where
had
she
a pool.
started.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
where
where,
the
that's where I started my
started.
reporting. Cloverleaf, but like Cloverleaf, you never knew what you were gonna get with Cloverleaf, and
That's true.
and then Dylan was always roaming around somewhere. White
Who's
boy,
Dylan?
white boy Dylan with the backpack. He was a good friend of mine. But
Sick.
he would do.
Shout out to him in his backpack.
We'll call him an entrepreneur,
There you go.
but he would just
Businessman.
be businessman, just walking around all hours of the night. It was great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Doing his thing.
Doing his thing.
Yeah, sometimes you
Shout
gotta
out,
do that.
shout out Dylan.
Hey, if you're watching this, Dylan, hope business is well.
Miss you, man.
Well, business is great. But you also bowled at Cloverleaf.
You also
Another thing.
bowled
Sometimes.
sometimes.
I like we
Or
would
play-
just like my main goal was there when we go to Cloverleaf is just to drink.
Yeah, play pool.
They had the coolest bar name. Spare room.
The spare room.
Spare room. Bonita.
I still remember when Chris and I first started dating. She wasn't 21, so like we would all be in the bar and she'd be on the other side of the door because she couldn't come in.
Oh.
And she's like, "Can you guys drink out here?"
Nah.
I remember when they fixed it up. Remember?
It took
And,
them
like,
forever.
Right.
Yeah.
And only
and then it
lasted
closed.
like 2 years.
And then it closed. Yeah, shout out Cloverleaf.
Yeah. Bonita works at Coach's.
Oh, does she?
We still have
can-
yet to go.
I can see that. Coach's was by my old house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Chapel. Off Chapel Way by 7-Eleven.
Chapel.
It's by...
Near
like,
Mission.
No, Coach's is right here. And then there's like, I think that shoe store. And then what was 24 Hour Fitness. And then the smoke shop. And then my old house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all mapped out in my head now.
Blockbuster used to be right
Got it.
there.
Got it.
Perfect picture.
Steel trap.
Yeah. Way of the land.
Like a Grand Theft Auto map in your head.
Right.
Exactly.
If I do the waypoint,
Just
I go
spawns
this
there.
way. Do you play Grand Theft Auto?
I do. I mean I did.
Oh,
I need to get a PS5. I need to
they're readily available. right
readily
now.
available.
I hear that.
now.
I hear that. I need to get one.
3 years later.
How much
Yeah.
how much are they?
Get the
Four.
$3.99 one.
Yeah,
Oh,
400.
Yeah, for the non-disc.
I might do that today. I thought it was like $800.
No.
I mean, resell. Well, it used to be resell, but
Maybe that's
they're
what I was looking at.
$3.99.
Yeah.
Get it so that you can get Grand Theft Auto Online and we can do heists.
I'm down for that. I really want to get it because I've been watching The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And I never played the game before. So like I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I hear next season.
Exactly what happens in the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I hear next season is about to get wild. So I kind of want to play.
It
The
is
Last
a
of
fun
Us is
game.
a really good show.
It's a really good game. I
wouldn't-
beat 2, but
I
never
wouldn't know.
finished 1.
Well, I
I was
like
ahead of
Resident
myself.
Evil.
You went backwards.
I did,
Yeah.
but
I
2
can't
was
wait till
fucking
season
great.
2 comes out.
Of the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show's really good. I'm not
2025.
really into zombie games. Like I really wasn't into The Walking Dead. Like it got kind of repetitive. But like I love The Last of Us.
Well, there's always like in these zombie movies, there's always like 3 types of zombies. There's the ones that like get superpowers. They're the ones that are just dead people. And you have World War Z where they are sprinting.
Yeah.
Which would you deal with?
not the sprinters.
I would do The Last of Us. That seems most
Manageable.
manageable, yeah. Like you can get through that.
Some of them sprint.
Yeah. Especially when
Later
there's a horde.
stages.
Or that big guy that came out of the ground.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Loader?
I forgot about him.
Yeah, so that part
Shit.
in the game, it was actually an underground scene. So he didn't come out. He stayed underground, and then you fought him there.
That would have been cool in the show. I guess that's a lot to do in the show. The show's
Yeah. And it was very isolated. Like there's nothing else going on. It's just you fighting him.
yeah.
Yeah, just you.
Yeah, the show
That was
episode
kinda
3.
hard. You gotta throw like mazel tovs and
Play
shit
the
at
ga- play the
him.
game.
Mazel tovs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the way I had to kill him. Just keep throwing them at him, but it was really good.
Yeah, so I want to play that. I knew the new Grand Theft Auto's supposed to be coming out I think next year.
We've been saying that for
Yeah. It'll probably
That's
come
what they
out
say.
5
next
years
next
now.
year.
Right, yeah.
But they finally leaked it. Or someone leaked it.
Yeah, I saw some of the gameplay. It looks crazy. It looks I mean, when you've been playing like we grew up on Vice City, seeing the new graphics and the new ones, I was like, wow. It looks really realistic.
Yeah, they're also planning to give like the random NPCs more like backstory.
Yeah.
So like you'll see like them arguing about something that happened like a week ago. I was like, wow, that's going to take a lot of code.
Yeah. Looked
That's why
really
it's
good.
taking so long, you know?
I'm excited.
Red Dead 3.
What would they do?
I have no clue.
Who would they focus the story on?
I haven't played
Oh,
Red
no.
Dead.
Chronicles of Dutch? I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay playing that game. And like you have to recruit Arthur and all of them. That'd be cool.
Isn't there another game coming out that looked really good? I don't know.
Star
felt
Wars
like-
one coming out.
I
Yeah.
feel like there was one more.
the
That,
Survivor one. This the part 2 of what's his name? Cade. What's his name? Jade.
I don't know. Star Wars.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Well, all right. Well, as I like to end a lot of the episodes, if you could give your viewers a little piece of advice and give a shout out to anything that you got going on.
No, thanks for watching. For those who are watching.
That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I love that piece of advice.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, like I said, I have some.
Give them your handles. Give them everything.
Yeah, I have some really cool stuff in the works, so look out for that. You can follow me on TikTok at indy true. Same thing with Instagram. And
We'll post it in the description also.
Yeah. No piece of advice?
Piece of advice: be kind. Anybody that is watching this knows. I mean, I don't know if I told you guys, but there's some TikTok drama going on. But I would just say be nice. You really don't know what other people are going through. Life is very, very short, and it's free to be nice. It's 100% free. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, no subscription needed.
No subscription needed. No payment plan.
Yeah.
Just be nice. That's it. And I love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this episode of the Average Employee Podcast. I'm your host, Al.
I'm Justin.
I'm Jared.
And that is Indy.
Yo, thank you for watching.
Have a good one. Peace.
Bye.
If I die and I go missing, it's Indy.
Don't do that.